a final example, and I'll open it up for discussion. What does it mean when you don't have people really supporting what the law is all about in ways where it's possible? So when I first moved to DC, I went to a women's basketball game at GW, and I was shocked to have to go through a metal detector. And this was way before security concerns in the US. So I had no idea why we were being stopped and frisked. And somebody said, the president is here and he has brought Chelsea to a game. So Bill Clinton and Chelsea Clinton were sitting in a little box at the Smith Center at GW. And at that time, the way tickets were sold was you had a sort of double header. You had a men's game followed by a women's game. You paid $9 for the whole day. You had a nice day. So this was very exciting. Here's the president. He's waving. He's shaking hands. He was very accessible. And the men played. The men won. The president got up to leave. And I sort of sat there simmering like chicken soup, thinking, wait a minute. You're not going to walk out when the women take the court. You're the commander-in-chief. So I kind of pushed my way through the crowd and moved up to the president and stuck out my hand and said, hi, President Clinton. I'm a women's studies professor here, and I want to encourage you to watch the women's game. Don't walk out the door now that the men have won and the women are going to play. I think it would be meaningful for your daughter here and all of our female athletes in the District of Columbia if you would cheer on the women's game. They're actually better ranked than the men this year, and you're the head enforcer of Title IX law, which I think has been at that point. And I went on, and he shook my hand and said, well, I would love to stay, but I have an appointment at the White House at 2. And I looked at my watch and said, okay, you can watch the first 20 minutes of the women's game. Go sit down. So he went and sat back down. So I gave a direct order to the President of the United States. And then he became the first U.S. president to phone his congratulations to the women's NCAA champion team that year. So I like to think I had a little something to do with that.